guys, it's Katie from Shire Ranch. Today I am going to make some oatmeal jam bars, and it's based loosely off the recipe from Venison for Dinner, but this is my own spin on it to make it how my family likes it. So I have pretty much all my ingredients ready and out here. So I have some fresh ground soft white wheat that I ground this morning, and I sifted out the bran because I don't like bran. And we're going to do 4 cups of that, roughly. And 4 cups. Then we're going to move this stuff out of the way. We're going to do about 2 cups of sugar. And this is just white cane sugar. Okay. And then 2 cups of oats. And before I forget, I'm going to turn the oven onto 350. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of baking soda. Sure, I'm right, yeah. Baking spoon of baking soda. And even if I use salted butter, I like to use just a little bit more salt. So I'm going to add another teaspoon of salt. And since I know I am using unsalted butter, I'm going to add an additional one. So 2 teaspoons of salt. Grab a spatula. Mix it all up. All right, so we are back, and Evelyn's in a different carrier because she was deciding she didn't like the ergo today. So to bake these, I'm going to use a jelly roll pan. Okay, it's a 13 by 18 inch pan, and I'm going to use parchment paper to line it. This is one of the times when I'm baking that parchment paper is superior to the silicone mats. So I just kind of press it in a little bit, and then I'm going to set it aside for a moment. Okay, now that this is all mixed up, all the dry ingredients are mixed. So I melted a pound of butter, so 4 sticks of butter, 2 cups, however you want to measure it. And I'm going to just pour that in here. And I'll go ahead and scrape out the little bits that remain. Okay. Then I just mix the butter in with the dry ingredients. What is it? Are you excited? You excited to have oatmeal jam bars again? So the jam I'm going to be using for this is not jam at all. It is in fact applesauce. But that's okay. You can use whatever you want with these. I just use what I have on hand. I have a lot of applesauce on hand. Probably over the summer, I'll use up some of our peach jam that we have in these too. We just want to get all the flour or dry ingredients mixed in with the butter. all mixed up. Now the next step, I'm gonna bring back our tray. And I like to have a little bit overhanging on the sides, and you'll know why by the end of this video. So we're gonna take about half. It does not need to be perfectly half, just about. Put it onto the tray. Now, I'm going to bring you guys closer. So what I do now is I use my hands to spread out the mixture in a relatively even layer on the pan and get it all into all the corners and make sure it all connects, so we have a good base for our bars. Alright, like I said, I'm using applesauce this time instead of a regular jam. And we're going to just go ahead and open that up. We'll use our spatula to help get it out. So I found that just a pint jar like this is the perfect amount for me. You might want to use more jam than I do, so use more. I like it not super heavy on jam. And then I'm just going to spread it out. Thin-ish layer everywhere. Okay, now the last step is to crumble the remaining topping over the top. Now it's ready to go in the oven at 350 for about 45 to 50 minutes. Okay, so we just pulled these out of the oven and they look gorgeous, and we're gonna cut them with a pizza cutter and then put them in the freezer to harden up. After I cut these, I put them in the freezer overnight, and now we're ready to package them up, split them up and package them. So we're gonna package them up in a Ziploc bag. Do you think you could fit there? Yeah? Okay. Yeah! Alright, so that is it for our oatmeal jam bars. They're all packaged up. We're going to throw them in the freezer, and that way we can have them whenever we want. We pretty much keep them in the freezer at all times. And if you have any questions about how I made them, leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of what we do around our homestead, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Bye! Can you say bye? Yeah!